Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cryptid Convo, where we talk about all things supernatural. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Jersey Devil, so let's dive in. The Jersey Devil was first ever reported in none other than New Jersey. The beast is one of the oldest reported cryptids in America, dating back to 1735, and that's by the settlers' account. The legend of the creature begins with the resident of Pines, Mother Leeds, becoming pregnant with her 13th child. I know that infant mortality rate was really high back then, but even 13 kids seems a little excessive. The Leeds family is still around today, and their ancestors are all over the state. Back to the story. So she was pregnant again, and her husband was a terrible drunk. He barely provided for his family. So when he found out that his wife was pregnant again, he got really, really mad. So in a fit of fury, after finding out, he was quoted with saying, quote, "Let this one be a devil," unquote. Please don't say that about your kids. That's really bad. When the child was born, Mother Leeds wasn't thinking about the curse because, who would? And the baby was born normal. But a few minutes passed and things got freaky real quick. Mother Leeds said that the child transformed into a hideous creature, like nothing she'd ever seen before. It had horns, claws, and a terrible pair of leathery wings that stretched out behind the baby. Its eyes were glowing red, and it shrieked as Mother Leeds and the midwives screamed in terror. The devil kicked Mother Leeds and some of the midwives around. A few midwives escaped, but they were brutally maimed. Yeah, a lot of people died. When it left the room, it went into the others, like the siblings and stuff, killing its father and some of its own siblings. Gotta admit, I don't even think I'd run if I was there. For one, I'd be paralyzed in fear, and secondly, take one look at that thing and I know that I can't outrun it. Just say goodbye to my siblings and wait for death. So the devil left the house after its complete massacre and fled into the Pines Barrens, where, some say, it still lives to this day. The Jersey Devil was seen in the late 18th and 19th centuries near the Barrens. Whales are heard from the place, and some farm animals disappear into the forests, presumably eaten by the Jersey Devil. January 16th through 23rd, 1903 was a frantic week. Reports of strange tracks were seen by the Delaware Valley. The tracks were everywhere, even on top of houses. They were even seen as far away as Philadelphia. Now everyone panicked. They shut down schools, people refused to go to work, bloodhounds were out searching for the thing. Everyone was just freaked. Police were at the scene of two eyewitness accounts where they tried to shoot the creature. Unsurprisingly, they couldn't. Aren't they fantastic? It attacked trolley cars, normal cars, even hit up a local nightclub. Even Cryptid need to party. A lady saw it attacking her dog, so she hit it with a broomstick. Now that's terrible. There hasn't been a week like that since the whole thing happened. Reportings and sightings pop up every once in a while, but nothing much like that. And much like the Mothman, people live to capitalize on it. There were many old timey fairs where people said that they caught it, t shirts, mugs, hoodies. It even got its own movie. The Jersey Devil was so popular that it inspired the New Jersey NHL hockey team to be called the New Jersey Devils. That is commitment to a craft right there. One man back in 1925 claims that he could have shot it. There was an unidentified creature eating his chickens. He killed it, showed the corpse to 100 people who could not identify it. So if that's true, that's a really sad end for the Jersey Devil. Now, the way people describe it is probably the best part. People say it looks like a kangaroo, which doesn't seem that bad at all. Sounds really cute. It's a biped, two legs for walking, with hooves. Some even say it's a wyvern looking creature, which is like a type of dragon thing. The most popular description is that it's a creature with a goat head, leathery bat wings, a forked tail, no duh, they call it a devil, horns, tiny arms with claws, and two legs with hooves. If you want to get a laugh, just look up at some of the early drawings from the 1900s. It's hilarious. Much like a real goat, it lets out a blood-curdling scream. How fun. Really, it's just really unproportionate, and that thing shouldn't have survived at all. Time for some explanations. Of course, there's a story that it was the cursed 13th child a mother leads, since 13 is supposed to be super unlucky. It would make sense that the 13th kid didn't turn out right. Maybe not all devilish, but stuff happens. Then there's the skeptics. Here we go. There's the whole boogeyman thing that the Pines Barrens residents would tell their kids to make sure that they behaved. There were also gangs in the Barrens, which could explain some of those super weird noises that happened in the woods. don't look too much into that. Pine robbers would attack travelers and steal from them with an actual creature as an explanation. We have our own friend, the sandhill crane. Jeff Brunner says, quote, there are no photographs, no bones, no hard evidence whatsoever, and worst of all, no explanation of its origins that doesn't require belief in the supernatural, unquote. Now that man definitely believes the Jersey Devil's real. As the Jersey Devil is seen by a lot of people as an urban legend, scientists believe that the panic could have been an example of mass hysteria, kind of like those people in France that danced till they died. Please understand that reference. Now I'm going to tell you some pieces of media that I found that have some more information about the Jersey Devil. There's the book, The Secret History of the Jersey Devil, How Quakers, Huckstuckers, and Benjamin Franklin Created a Monster by Brian Regal and Frank J. Epicito. I'm really sorry about that pronunciation. The Jersey Devil, Legend, Lore, and Science by Chris Chaos. That's a great last name. In the documentary, The Search for the Jersey Devil. Now to our interview segment. My younger sister said, quote, it's creepy that it's like half devil. It's creepy, man. It's creepy. My brother, younger brother, all he said was, quote, it's cool, and then he ran away. So that's fantastic. And here's my mom reactions, which is like my favorite. Quote, doesn't look so scary. It just looks like a deer, unquote. I'm sorry, but it did not look like a deer. The Jersey Devil seems like a fun little mischievous creature. Not great that it killed its entire family, but still. But nobody really knows what happened. Is the Jersey Devil real? Was there an example of mass hysteria? We may never know. So that concludes this quick little episode of Cryptid Convo. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe down below and also comment what cryptid or other creature you want to see next. I'll make sure to look into it. Stay spooky, guys, and peace out.